Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about, is it better to have short-term or long-term success? So this is going to be a personal question that you're going to have to ask yourself. I'm just going to hear and plant the seed with you here, and you get to decide how you choose to live your life. So by success, it's probably the first thing we're going to have to define. Success is different for everybody, but in this kind of scenario we're talking about a success with a CDL license. So what does a CDL license get you? One, it gives you the ability to actually provide more value to the marketplace, which also gives you the ability to accept more money from the actual job that you're working at right now. One of the biggest reasons why people choose to get a CDL license in the first place is so they can actually become more valuable itself, because they're going to have a skill that most people do not have, and they're able to go out there in the real world and actually start making more money with this cool, valuable skill. So that being said, this is exactly what you're going to have to understand with short-term versus long-term success. So when it comes to short-term success, some people think, hey, just getting a CDL license is short-term success itself. And that could be true, but you definitely want the good foundations for that long-term success that is going to follow after. Because one thing you have to understand, getting a CDL license means that your whole life is going to change. However, it's not going to change overnight, right? So just because you're doing something great and something different for a year, your whole life is not going to change in that 1 year. The longer you have your CDL license, the more valuable you become, because the more experience you have, which means in this case it's much better off to think of more long-term success. So here's some ways that you can focus on just short-term success versus long-term success, or what we like to do here at Driving Academy. We like to make sure that you're successful for both. So here at Driving Academy, we understand that one, you're going to want to do this for much longer than hopefully just a year, because that's truly where the true money happens. The thing you have to understand about getting a CDL license is there's pretty much a two-step process. Step number one, you're first going to have to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number two, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour long road test to get your actual CDL license. So short-term success could mean, hey, I'm just going to cheat as much as I can. I'm going to kind of go through all the practice tests online that I can. I'm going to pass the written exam, and then I'm going to ask my buddy to use the truck of his, and then maybe go for the road test, and understand that maybe I'll pass, maybe I won't, but if I won't pass, no big deal, I'll just keep going until I pass. It's going to be cheaper. I don't have to go to any other school or anything like that. I can just kind of get that ball rolling on that end by itself. So that might get you short-term success, which means it might get you a CDL license quicker. However, the one thing it's not going to do, it's not going to give you the foundational skills that you're looking for those long-term success, because that's truly what your career should be all about. If you choose to come to Driving Academy, we're going to try to make it as fast as possible for you. We're going to make sure that you actually have the foundations that you need to be successful. So that being said, when you come to our courses, the cool thing about our course is we offer a guaranteed training program, which means that we're going to guarantee that you walk away with a CDL license, so you can have both short-term success and long-term success as you go down this journey. The thing you have to understand how our guaranteed training program works is, first we're going to give you the classroom training or virtual training that you're going to need to pass any kind of written exams that you need to get yourself a CDL permit. The second step is we're going to give you over 100 hours of actual hands-on yard and road training with unlimited tries at the road test itself. So you're going to pay one price, and you're going to be guaranteed to walk away with your CDL license. So that means you're going to have that short-term success that you're looking for. The cool thing about our school is that we're open up 7 days a week, which means we get to work around any kind of training schedule that you do have. We also offer lifetime job placement. So after you do get your CDL license with us, we're here to help you out with that long-term success when it comes to finding your work. Now, the one thing you have to understand, when you don't go to an accredited school like ours, it's going to be pretty hard finding work coming right out of school if you have no experience. The cool thing about our school is we have so many connections available with people out there who are dying to hire our students at very reasonable rates, which means that you're going to be making more money than the average guy coming out of an average school, simply because of the relationships that we have. And then the one thing that you do have to understand, once you have some experience, by experience I mean 1 to 2 years of actual driving, and you keep your license nice and clean because we trained you correctly and we gave you the foundation that you need, then you now made sure that your investment into yourself was sound for the long term. Because now you are going to be considered an experienced driver with 0 accidents, because you've been following exactly how our process works, and now you're going to start making more money than you've ever made in your entire life. So short-term versus long-term success, you get the pick, but at the end of the day, why not go for both? go for the short-term success with our guaranteed training program. We're also going to help you find work right after school. Even though you're going to have no experience, you're going to be making good money. And then long-term success, if you just understood the foundation that we gave you while you are a student here, then that means we're going to help you out with lifetime job placement. You're going to keep your license nice and clean. You're not going to make any silly mistakes like a lot of newbies do out there. And you're going to have the long-term success that you're after, which means if you choose to, you can actually start your own company and make even more money than what you're looking for. So if you are interested in any of that information, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. If you have any questions, give us a call, 908-525-3609. On mission to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. What's more free than driving where you want to go and making more money while you're doing it? Thanks. Have a fantastic day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.